Hello everyone. Welcome back to part 2 of this, what I'll assume to be a 3-part replay right now. bly4eg, level 1 on the Lich, level 3 on the Death Knight, a couple ghouls, pretty much in play, everything set up to try to counter the Orc player right now. bly4eg, however, lost 3 of his 5 acolytes, so that Shade will be a little bit late coming right now. In addition, right now you have the Blade Master finishing off this creep camp over here by the Goblin Merchant, and now that Shadow Hunter is sitting at level 2, so things are starting to stack in favor for ReiGn. We'll see if ReiGn will be able to continue to grab the momentum, or if bly4eg will in fact be able to finish this off with that level 3 Death Knight and the level 1, almost level 2 Lich. Gonna go ahead and get the game started right now. A couple skeletal minions, Death Knight now moving out with that Lich, no Scroll of Town Portal, Frost Armor off on that Lich in order to protect them, and now we have that Rock Golem and coming into play, Rock Golem and trying to take down some of these additional units, and the Troll Trappers quickly getting focused down in the back right now, and level 2 on that Lich finally as the units are continuing to fight. I don't know why that Troll Trapper isn't trying to focus down perhaps the Rock Golem. The Rock Golem yeah, the Rock Golems were getting focused down by those additional ghouls, so that -5 armor would have been much better used in that particular situation. Right now we have that Blade Master sitting at level 3, Shadow Hunter sitting at level 2, pretty much a fully healed army, and now getting into Troll Headhunters and Kodo Beasts. So pretty much the right army combination. Blade Master is currently was he revealed? Yeah, no, not revealed, just hitting up some of those other units. I don't see a Shade at this point. Right now we have more acolytes and no additional and no more units now coming into play. Shadow Hunter sitting at level 2, very low on hit points, getting focused down probably by a Frost Nova and a level 2 Death Coil. And more obsidian statues currently being built into play. Another boneyard being summoned, so that boneyard being used as the counter to try to counter out those grunts right there. Not using destroyers, as those destroyers have so little hit points compared to the frost worms, that the headhunters can really focus them down that easily right now. Right now we have a rune bracers being dropped down. Oh, very nice item for that Shadow Hunter. Shadow Hunter will be in fact be able to gonna keep it on the Blade Master. So that Blade Master is going to have that rune bracers meaning that he takes less damage from Frost Nova and Death Coil right now, and we have that Blade Master now moving back up to the north hand side right now. Lich sitting at level 2, may get up to level 3, and level 3 equals level 2 Frost Nova at this point, and that's going to be really important. I'm not quite sure why the Death Knight is there. If the Death Knight is there, I do not think the Lich will get up to level 3 at this point. Is he going to hire some additional mercenaries? Oh, level 2 on the Lich, getting pretty high up. Oh, that Enforcer is level 5, so perhaps we'll get up to level 3 right there, because there's two level 5 enforcers right now. We have that Blade Master now standing by, trying to run around, trying to figure out what exactly the strategy is going to be. That Blade Master has an Orb of Lightning, so that Orb of Lightning will enable him to attack those frost worms that are up in the air right now. We have an obsidian statue just still trying to heal back up some more, and now Shade, nice Death Coil, Frost Nova trying to take down that one low hit point Raider down to 8126 hit points. Down it goes, just as he loses the ghoul and that Scroll of Town Portal goes off. So right now ReiGn gonna use this free time to try to take down these rock golems over here, as this army is once again going to be restructured into his base. Shade is most likely going to start joining in on that fight, trying to take down that sentry ward. Oh, not taking down the sentry ward. There's a sentry ward from ReiGn right there. Here comes that Shade, and down goes that one sentry ward. Sentry ward getting taken down in order to make sure that ReiGn doesn't know exactly where he is at all times. Death Knight sold an item, not quite sure what it was, and Lich on the other hand has a lot of items and a potion of healing right now. Gonna try to take down this last forest troll and knock. Oh, Death Knight is now sitting at level 4. Level 4 Death Knight with level 2 unholy aura, so no death pack on that Death Knight, so will not be able to sacrifice his own units in order to keep that Death Knight up. Right now, Boneyard with a Frostworm currently being trained, no upgrade on attacks right now, and an additional Obsidian statue. Also, a Shade getting taken down, perhaps a Dust of Appearance was used, as Dust of Appearance was used by that Shadow Hunter Blade Master trying to run back around. But Boots, very nice items on that Blade Master. Blade Master getting plus 13 attack right there, or plus 8 attack. Most of I guess the plus 13 was coming from the Kodo Beast, and now we have that Blade Master perhaps trying to come in. Blade Master sees that the rest of the army is in here and does not want to push in at this point. Also sees that the Sacrificial Pit is currently sacrificing something, so he does not want to be revealed by a Shade at the wrong time. We in fact have a Great Hall being produced. bly4eg is going to see this, so an expansion currently underway for ReiGn. So ReiGn is going to have economic advantage relatively shortly, and ReiGn or bly4eg or bly4eg does not look like he's going to be able to come back from this. He's going to have some great micro in these upcoming fights in order to really do anything else. Sacrificial Pit and perhaps training an additional shade. Trying to get more shades out on the map, trying to make sure that the Blade Master is nearby, and that Blade Master is in fact nearby and going to be forced to run back away as a shade is relatively close right now. Death Knight sitting at level 4, Obsidian Statue, Lich sitting at level 3, but this is the problem between an Orc versus Undead matchup. Orc really Undead really cannot move out at this point, so the Orc player can just use a very large army. I think what 62, yeah, 62 size army has Orc and fortified armor upgrades on his buildings, and with upgrade to Fortress. And now that Blade Master, if he chose to, could just really move out and creep as much as he wanted to. There is a shade nearby, but at this point, trying to creepjack against a Blade Master, the Blade Master can simply just win walk and start focusing down those heroes. Right now we have 4 Obsidian Statues, so I'm assuming that some of those just have to be retrained to statues, or sorry, destroyers at some point. And bly4eg now sitting at 55 over 60, trying to get as much lumber as possible, or perhaps trying to clear out this particular location in order to be able to move in and out more freely right now. Blade Master still in here, Tome of Agility being left behind. Is that Blade Master gonna? No, Blade Master is not gonna see it, and no, just standing here, just trying to make sure that the army is still in here. So wow, pretty interesting at this point, not getting that second Frost Room. So that second Frost Room is really what he was waiting for. bly4eg not getting that weapons upgrade on for the creature upgrade, and I think that's really what he needs at this point. Getting that creature upgrade on those Frost Worms would enable those Frost Worms to deal much more damage along with those destroyers. The Blade Master still heading off to that north-hand side, and still right now just doing some long-distance creeping. The main gold mines still have plenty of gold at this point, and Blade Master is currently revealed. Let's see, nope. No one really trying to do anything at this point. Ghouls, I do not know if the ghouls have that Ghoul Frenzy upgrade, now sitting at 57 over 70 food, so perhaps another Frost Worm is going to be trained right now. Destroyers now up in the air. Destroyers currently do not have any mana, perhaps going to buy some Scrolls of Healing in order to try to counteract anything right here. Down goes an additional unit. I thought they attacked something, no, didn't see what it was. Anyways, right now Frost Worm still trying to move out, trying to absorb mana. Additional Destroyer going up into the air right now, so one Destroyer with full mana, and now an additional Destroyer going to probably absorb the mana out from one of these Obsidian Statues, absorbing the mana. And now 2 Destroyers, no, 3 Destroyers, 3 Destroyers, and now here comes the fight right now. So Frost Worm now moving into play, and Destroyers trying to focus down some of those Spirit Walkers, and now here comes the fight. A large army Spirit Link being Spirit Link casted across a lot of those units. Destroyers going to be eating up that Spirit Link, trying to take down more of those units. Those Frost Worms still trying to fight, and now that Death Knight with that potion of lesser invulnerability, very nicely done. And wow, just pushing in with a really strong army at this point, trying to take down those raiders. The undead army just focusing down those units really well right now. One Frost Worm gonna get taken down. Down goes one Frost Worm, level 4 on that Lich, and continuing the fight right now. One Raider is just an illusion, and down goes an illusionary Raider. Kodo Beast at 650 hit points. More fighting coming into play. Healing Wave coming in. Scroll of Healing being used. But wow, bly4eg just taking his time and looking pretty sharp at this point. One Frost Worm down to 249 hit points. Yes, getting another Death Coil. Shadow Hunter trying to take down that Frost Worm. Frost Worm getting taken down by the blade of that Blade Master, and now those Destroyers are just up in the air, continuing to just try to swarm. Shadow Hunter goes down at level 4, and now Death Knight sitting at level 5. Very nicely done, and this is just this is a great comeback for the undead player, for bly4eg against ReiGn right now. Death Knight now trying to move back away. Kodo Beast doesn't have anything in its stomach. Blade Master trying to fight back, trying to take down some of those Destroyers, and wow, that Blade Master just so strong at this point. I'm not getting focused down as it has that Rune Bracers right now. Destroyer up in the air taking a lot of damage, but now those ghouls are now trying to start focusing down on it as well. Blade Master down to 132 hit points using a potion of lesser invulnerability, and now trying to focus on a Raider instead. Death Knight at 480 hit points. Blade Master is in fact Blade Master goes down. So Blade Master and that Shadow Hunter have both been taken down, and now all that is pretty much left is this one single Spirit Walker that is getting chased down by some Destroyers right now. Right now, Shadow Hunter is currently being resurrected, and now the Voodoo Lounge is going to get taken down. ReiGn pretty much sitting at 20 over 80 food, so very small army at this point, and now going to try to start taking down this Altar of Storms. If the Altar of Storms goes down, that's really bad news. Stay tuned for part